has the relationship between journalists and academia improved? It's hard to tell. I think that we are having a time where also the journalists themselves and their associations are thinking about the general role of this profession, because they are scared. They're scared because of the development that more and more news media are dying. We just this week had the bankruptcy of one of the flagship journals in dailies in Germany, Frankfurter Rundschau, and more journalists get laid off, even in countries that are economically doing well. So the journalists are trying to somehow save themselves by thinking about their social role. So they are more adaptive now. They are more listening to also what scholars say about their job and why it exists and what its role is. That used to be different. 20 years ago, they didn't give a damn about what scholars said. I mean, not all of them, but most of them. But when I look at discussions that are held today in the biggest journalism association in Germany, the German Association of Journalists, you know, they very often talk about quality. They talk about what is our role and what is the news about, and you find more often than in last years evidence from communication research. So they quote, and even sometimes they write a whole article about research studies where they think this is relevant for their job and for its role in society. So I think the crisis of journalism and has somehow opened up the minds of journalists also for the discipline, and they don't see the discipline any longer as something that is opposed to them, that's always looking down at them and trying to investigate if they do their job right or not, and you know, always hitting them on the fingers if they didn't. And they're looking more for coalitions now in order to help them.